Hey guys, welcome to a recap of Big Brother. And oh my god, this episode, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know whether if I like the twist or not. All I know is that we're pretty much gonna have a repeat week. So if you are Team Jag and Blue, good for you. Congratulations, hooray. Now, if you're Team Cameron, you saw how Cameron had that power getting to his head and Red's head. I know they are frustrated. They're like, what the hell was this all for? We created enemies for what? For what? So I would have to title this episode, episode 12, as I don't know. It was giving, but it wasn't really giving. There was some tea, but it wasn't really much tea. So let's get into this episode, y'all. So, Cameron is the head of HOH, and he is feeling this control, the power, and the influence. He has everyone right where he wants them, at least he thinks. But Jag and Blue, they're quite hopeful and optimistic, honestly. They feel like this cannot be it. This cannot be it. But they were shocked to learn that, even though Red won the veto challenge, he wanted to keep the votes the same, and there was no other alternative strategy gameplay at hand. So, of course, we're looking at who's going to be eliminated. Now, everyone seemed to be rooting for Blue and wanting to keep Blue because remember, Jag, he's been winning competitions, or doing at least pretty well. So, I know getting rid of Jag would be good for others who view him as competition because Blue didn't really, done much. She hasn't, set anyone off the wrong way, okay? So everyone is thinking and plotting and planning. But there is a plot going on. There is some decisions that needs to be made. Now, everyone outside of the alliance of Legend 25, well, okay, so Legend 25 has Valisha, it has Siri, it has Matt, it has Izzy, it has Red, and it has Cameron. So aside from Red and Cameron, the group is trying to decide what is the best strategy to do. They know that after this week, they have to address Cameron. They have to do something about Red. So, in thinking of the long run for the game, Matt and Siri, they were thinking and plotting and planning pretty much. They're thinking maybe it would be best to keep Jag over Blue. Because if they were to save Jag, and Jag makes this a case that, Jag would be extremely loyal to them. And, it seems like a positive and great idea to do to gather all the votes to everyone to save Jag and eliminate Blue, but they need one more vote. And guess who that vote is needed by? Siri, she's the head of mastermind of this plot, but she's been working with Matt to get this all together. These two have been scheming and scamming pretty much. Not the scamming part, they're scheming together. They haven't scammed yet. So they have to get Jared to be on board to send his baby home, okay? Blue. And of course, Siri's like, okay, we're gonna have to talk to Jared, but let me talk to him one to one so it doesn't feel like the whole house is on to him, okay? So Siri has a talk with her son, and y'all, Jared says he's playing his game. He's like, he understands his mom is an OG, she's a legend, but he's here to write his own path, and he is not sending his baby home. He knows that Blue is his plus ones, ride or die till the end. Now, for Sirius to bring him this news that the whole house want to get rid of Blue, it sets off some alarms for him that he is not going to trust the handfuls anymore, or anyone who's on the page of sending Blue home. Now, Jared's vote is very necessary for it to be successful. So, of course, Siri's a little bit upset that Jared is thinking with a different kind of brain that she needs him to think with. So, she's upset, but she doesn't go too hard on Jared. But in the confessional, she let her son have it for sure. But ooh, that takes some guts. If I was Blue, I would be proud of my baby for standing up for me to his mama. Okay, that's a good sign. He really likes her. So, guys, there is a twist, and the twist has been going on for at least a week. Well, Big Brother allowed us, America, have the opportunity to vote for people to play a special game. And in that special game comes with a twist. So, everyone who's participating in this special game is pretty much a person that America likes. Okay, America has voted and selected four people. So America has voted Jag, which is amazing, Matt, Siri, and our cutie patootie Corey, okay, to play the game. And it is such a relief, particularly for Jag, but of course it creates drama for Cameron. Because what is this twist? We already done the veto competition. How is this gonna affect the votes? So Jag and definitely Blue sees this as a positive. This could help positively affect their game. So the game that they play is pretty much a balancing game. You have to take the ball, balance it on a beam into its slot. So they have to do this in as fast as possible. And to me, the way they edited it, I didn't think the person who won was going to win, given how many times they were dropping the ball. But I was so gagged and super happy for our cutie patootie Matt to be a winner of some sort of challenge because he's an Olympian. I'm like, sweetie, you gotta use that Olympian skill to get a win some way, somehow. So Matt wins. And guess what? So no one will know. It's not revealed who wins this special challenge. So whoever wins the special challenge, they have a special power and it can be activated in silence. So they're invisible. They don't no one knows who's activating and when. Okay. So we learn about the power that is held with this win. And pretty much since Matt won this one, he could either this week or next week decide to save someone from being evicted or everyone from being evicted that that night, okay? Which is big and major. So interesting enough, Matt chose to only share this secret with Siri. Now, y'all, in Big Brother, when you share a secret with someone, you're showing your loyalty. You're showing that you are thinking long term with that person, okay? So Siri commends and she is super honored and grateful that Matt is choosing to confide with her and only her about this secret. And she is promising that she will keep this secret to herself, okay? I don't know if that secret includes her son, Jared, but she didn't even tell Jared, at least in this episode. So Matt shares to her that he has a special power which will allow him to save someone off of eviction or both people from eviction. And this is a game changer, and they have so much power and control of what they can do. Now, remember, they wanted to do something to save Jag, but they didn't have the vote of Siri. So Siri, even though she's such a planner of like things to do for what's the best decision to make. I like that she listened to Matt, allow him to contribute what he wanted to do, and open it to as a floor of discussion between the two of them. It was truly a conversation which was completely different from the experience of Heisem and his alliance. So it's unsure. Matt is maybe has a little bit hesitant whether to use this power or not because who knows what next week lies, and maybe he's not going to be safe and he needs this to save himself. So we are now still in the dark of what he does. But y'all, woo! When we get into when it's time for now to vote, everyone is sitting, everyone is nervous, everyone's giving their speech. Jag, he's super grateful for his experience, and he's truly a sweetheart. I liked him in the house so far, but I also really like Blue, so it was hard for me for whoever was going to leave. But it seemed like at this time that maybe, who knows, it could be that Jared changed his mind and votes Blue out and keep Jag. I don't know, but when we saw all the votes started to go down, all the votes were leading towards Jag. And when it was said by Julie Chen that it was a vote, 10 votes to eliminate, Jag was already ready and accepting of his fate. But there was a twist. Matt decides to use his power to save Jack. So we have a double save. They're both staying, and it's super emotional, very touching because I feel like they're very grateful for this second opportunity to be here. You can see the tight bond between Jack and Blue. So you know they're gonna be tight till the end in this, and this could include uh, Jared, which could also include Siri, which will also have to include Matt. But then Siri is also connected to Felicia and Izzy, so it's like everyone wants to come along and finish this to the end. We want everyone to be a winner? No, not as me as a viewer. You guys gotta start going home. We need to start sending people home, honey. It's time for you to go. I need to see the plot. I need the strategy. I need to see the scheming. Okay, we live for a villain in the Big Brother house. But y'all, now it seems like Cameron is public enemy number one. Next week there's a twist, another twist at the end that next week for the head of HOH competition, everyone will be allowed to participate. Normally, the head of HOH do not get to participate in the next following HOH competition, but it's pretty much a repeat. This week didn't really exist. I guess I feel like Big Brother saw the comments, saw social media, and realized we can't get rid of a fan fave. Okay. So maybe this was to please us a little bit. But oh, this does not look good. That means Cameron is getting the villain edit. And Red is being pulled along too, because these two they want to take out Izzy. So I'm so curious to know what next week's gonna have for us. But y'all, I need to be entertained. Julie Chen, please get this together. We don't need a double save situation anymore. We need somebody, maybe a surprise backdoor. I would live for that. But this is what they gave us. So this is what we have to report. So guys, let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this episode. Did you like this twist? Did this twist even give? Okay. So, anyways, next episode is coming up on Sunday. So, we're going to have a new head of HOH, and I'm ready. And I'm ready to see who it's going to be. Maybe we get someone new. Who do you think is going to be the new head of HOH? I would love to see Corey as head of HOH. I want to see what he would do with all this power, okay? I would love to see it. So anyway, guys, let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts. And as always, share as much kindness as possible. I appreciate every one of you for taking the time to watch my recaps. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for listening. As always, love you guys. Bye.